We are due rain in the next 10 or 15 minutes, so I want to get set up as soon as possible. It's already starting to spit, so I'm just going to get all this inside for now, and I'll get on with getting the shelter up, which, as you can already guess, will be a British Army Basha and bungees. Well, now I don't have to worry about the rain. I can do the important task of making sure I'm comfy for tonight. So I'm going to get all this set up, and then we're going to go down and find the fire area and get a shelter over that as well. This beast of an air mat fits perfectly in this. I'm well happy about that. Get the pillow in, get the old sleeping bag in, and then it is time for a test lie down. I've been using a new lamp recently. I like to go for lamps that offer, you know, the warm, cosy type of light. It's this Workhorse lamp. I mean, it looks bright on the camera, but it's really not. It's been doing quite well for me, and I've decided I found a use for this bug net hammock, which we discussed in a previous video. And that's just going to sit right there. How great is that? Just whilst I'm setting up, I thought I'd go through a little dump bag I have. Carry some random things in here. I love these little mesh bags. I carry a spare mesh bag as well for the cup. You know, if you've been cooking over a fire, you don't want the black, you know, all over the inside of your bag. A chem light from Jimmy, Lundy's Bushcraft. He gave me that on our recent camp. And while we're on that subject, these fire doofers are from Rooney. Nearly used them actually. I do carry paracord. I've got some micro cord there. You never know. A hank of normal paracord, 550 I think it is. Flint and steel. I think you've seen me use that a couple of times. Some cooking oil. A fire dragon, I don't know why that's in there. My lighter. A spare lighter. Got to be pink. Pocket bellows. I mean, these things are so useful. In fact, I might be using them tonight. We're going to have a fire tonight. And just some grippers. Soto grippers with an SB&A, which you normally use to attach the light to the inside of your tent, and a spare torch. And I like this torch because when you switch it on, let's have a look, you can change the colour. So, you know, I might go for a bit of red tonight up here. Hey. I'll obviously always carry a first aid kit. Just random stuff, you know, where you're going to put it, so just bang it all in together. What I plan to do now is to go down and build a fire area. Now to do this, I've been sent a tarp by OneWind, absolutely massive. So we're going to go down and get this built and have a look at it. I'll walk you there so you can get an idea for the layout. So I'm just going to go down this hill. I am joined by a friend again, Ian. You'll know him from the last video. This is our cooking area. So we're going to set up a little pit in the middle We're going to get the tarp up in the air here. It's perfect. Here's the half gas canister we use for the fire. He made this himself. It's got a nice little lid. Got a tray inside so we can raise, so we can cook. Brilliant. So this tarp's approximately 4 meters long. Way too big for this area. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to this tree here. And we're going to put it as high as we can with a bungee, aren't we? Yeah. And then we're going to stretch it right across to probably this tree. And we're just going to pin it out. It's got multiple pin out points. All the equipment that comes with it, I'll put it up now on the screen. 14 pegs, 2 bundles of paracord and a couple of clips. This tarp is absolutely massive. Now, being in a pine forest, it is awkward. The trees are too close, so we've just jigged it any way we can. Absolutely brilliant. And then we've got there's my sitting area. There's a nice lying down area there, but there's Ian's sitting down area here. Now it's finally started to rain. I've just come up for 15 or 20 minute relax. For those of you who do this, you'll know that the sound of rain on a tarp is one of the best sounds of wild camping. 15 minutes here and then we'll get the fire going. You having a brew?
I'd love a brew, mate, as long as you're making it.
Don't I always? Yeah, mate.
Thank you very much.
We haven't recorded the cooking because it's the same as the last camp.
Yeah.
We've had pie, beans, peas, and mash. So I don't want to be putting the same stuff out there for you, so just have to sit here and watch us eat it. Ian's thinking about starting his own channel, so we're trying to come up with a few names. What have you come up with? Old Man Outdoors, is it?
An old man outdoors or an old man outside.
An Old Man Outside. An Old Man Outside. It's quite a good name. Captain Birdseye Outdoors.
I've been called the captain.
Captain Smith from Titanic Outdoors.
It's funny, I can go off somebody all of a sudden.
Now, if I wasn't recording, he'd be swearing. But this is a family-friendly channel, so we don't do swearing.
No.
Well, we do, just not on camera. This is lovely.
It is nice, yeah.
Who's going to finish it?
That's courtesy of the army, yeah.
What is?
Eating fast.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine, mate. Just sit down and they're like, right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Morning. Let's get that first brew of the day on. For the morning brew, so we're not messing about with fires down at the camp there, I've just brought me BCB Crusader. Nice and easy, no messing about. And we'll get this water boiling. Well, if I put any water in my cup, that is. Back in a second. Schoolboy error. But it is first thing in the morning. You know when you've just found that absolutely perfect area where everything fits, lovely flat spot, raised around the edges, seat, table, lovely soft ground, so if it rains it just sinks away, nothing to worry about with mud. Or the trees are relatively young, so there's no real risk of widowmakers, although you can't always say that. This area is just absolutely perfect, and you know, it is so quiet. You can hear no traffic, no police cars, nothing, no chainsaws. It's just so out the way and quiet. I consider myself extremely lucky. And I'm trying to concentrate on making a brew, and you know how important that is for me. Oh. Well, we're just going to finish off breakfast, and I'll leave the video here. It's nothing much more to do other than pack away and, unfortunately, leave the woodland for another week. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll hopefully see you all on the next one.
Take care, look after yourselves.
Here's your first one. Cheers, guys.